Corey, go ahead, Corey.
This is the thing, right? And I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. It's these older women that don't know how to teach their kids how to build. That's just what it is. Everything is given and taken. You already know me. You know my opinions. You know how I feel about therapy. You know how I feel about protection, provision. But these women are not seeing it. They're not teaching their daughters how to see it. They can't recognize it for their goddamn self. They 40, 50 years old, baby mamas. It is what it is. You already know how this game is. I'm not sugarcoating it for nobody. They can't recognize what's good in a man and what's bad in a man. It is what it is. So they just teaching their daughters how to take what they can ASAP, how to trick a man into getting what they want, and that's just what it is. Ain't you can't even teach your son what's a good man, because if you don't know as a woman what's a good man, how can you teach a son? And even for a father figure to be there, if he know what a good woman is, he'll teach his son that. It's not hard. This son will know what to go look for. Because every woman ain't his pick and every woman ain't his choosing. He'll know what to go after, but that's the thing. People don't know what to go after because guess what? They don't know what to look for. And this is the problem. A woman should know what a good woman look like. You a woman yourself. But you saying you got a whole son and he don't know how to pick.
Is that?
Who's teaching him?
Let me
Who's
tell
showing them
you,
what a good woman is?
I
Y'all.
taught
No,
him,
whoa. Ain't nobody
and
cut you off.
guess
Ain't
what
nobody
else,
cut you off.
Corey?
Hold
Is
on.
that
Hey.
my
Hold on.
This
son
ain't the
Let
is
him, let
ghetto
him finish,
22 years
platform.
please.
old.
This ain't the ghetto
My son is
platform.
22, baby.
Hold on, Miss Paula,
22.
please. Let him
This
finish.
ain't the
Let him
ghetto
finish.
platform. This ain't the ghetto platform. We
Saying
all gonna
that
have
is
our talk.
so ignorant. This isn't a ghetto
This not a
platform.
ghetto
Like,
platform,
Hold
young
on,
lady.
Rizzy.
Can
Let
you
him
Then
finish.
mute
why do you
yourself?
sound so ghetto, Corey? If
Can
it's
y'all
not
mute
a
y'all?
ghetto
Y'all cutting
platform.
me off. I can't tell who the ghetto one if you cutting me off. I can be ghetto right now because it's my turn to speak. But how women who are single at 50, 60 years old, never been married, never do this, can teach the younger generations? You can't. Y'all screwed up y'all life. Now y'all trying to tell somebody else how to live theirs. And nobody wants to listen to an old bitter bitty. It is what it is. Let's just be real about this. Who will listen to somebody who couldn't do it themselves? That's the real question.
Okay. Rizzy, thank you for waiting patiently, ma'am. Go ahead.
I think
I'm sorry, Rizzy. And again, and so we're gonna go Rizzy, we're gonna go melanated nectar, and then we'll go healing journey, and then we'll go to Phil. Again, I want everyone before you address anything that anyone said on the panel, and you're able to do that when it's your turn to speak. But I want you to start with whether you agree or disagree with what he said and why or why not. And then you can address anything else you heard anyone else say on the panel. Go ahead, Rizzy.
so. I agree with what Dr. Umar said. Simple enough. I mean, I'm not really.
I don't know what happened to her. 1 second. Come back. Come back, Rizzy. Come back. Hold on, y'all. Lisa, what's up, girl? What's up? Okay. I don't know. Unfortunately, she's gonna have to miss out on her turn. Okay, look, yeah, God did smite her. And again, ladies and gentlemen, when you come up here, mute your microphone, please. And again, please do not interrupt people when it is not your turn to speak. You see what just happened when it was Corey's turn to speak and people were interrupting him? Please do not do that. This is not one of those platforms. When it's your turn to speak, you will have all the time you want to say whatever it is that you want to say. And you can address other people as well. Please do not interrupt people when it is not your turn to speak. I'm going to play this audio one more time and we'll continue the conversation, okay?
Beautiful black woman syndrome. It's almost a curse, okay? Agreed. Exactly. Here's what I'm saying. Number one, y'all date earlier when you look good. Statistics show it. When a black woman is attractive, she's sexualized earlier. She loses her virginity earlier. When you have a beautiful daughter, you got to be on her ass because the hounds will be. But here's the point that I want to make. Because they're so beautiful, Joe, guess what? When the brothers in college was trying to holler with that wedding ring, oh, no, I look too good for that. Ain't no marriage coming in my 20s.
My options.
Thank you.
I'm
Then
looking
the
for
30s came.
another
The 30s came. Brothers came with the ring. Oh, no, I'm still enjoying this.
You ain't slowing me
Then
down.
she gets 43, 44, 45.
Now I'll take the post.
Now she ready to settle down.
I'll take the post office worker.
Right.
I'll take the
but
post
stay
office
with
worker
me.
now.
And because black men are not dropping at her feet with proposals like they were in her 20s and in her 30s, now she's on YouTube talking about black men ain't shit. They not serious. They don't want to build a family. Time out. You done had about 30 black men who came for your finger in marriage, and you turned them all down because you thought you was too fucking cute to settle down. And now you in your mid-40s, brothers ain't breaking their neck to wedge you out, and now the men ain't shit.
No, listen.
Mal, is that you? Mal, is that you?
Stay here.
Not necessarily.
That's her?
Don't save us.
No,
you don't look the
you
same.
didn't.
Okay, she said it's not her.
You don't look the same.
Right. Well, not necessarily. They still look good.
No, they still look
If
good.
you don't put your fucking computer
they
away.
still may look good. You don't look the same. And not just that, that black man now has ascended to the point where he's single and he got the 30-year-olds and the 28-year-olds still checking for him. He 40 now, he got the pick of the litter.
That's true.
He got the pick of the litter
That's true.
now.
But the other thing too,
You're not the commodity
the other
no
thing
more.
too, when you're a black man in your 40s, and you meet a fine ass sister in her 40s, it don't mean nothing wrong with it.
Nope.
But you have to entertain the idea. How did a woman this fine
Slip through the cracks.
She
end up-
damaged. She got a bunch of
Absolutely.
shit coming to the table with it.
So you automatically a little on defense because you like shit. She bad as shit. Never been married or no kids. Never lived with a man. Like, are you psycho?
What's wrong with you?
Are you married but not telling me?
you not giving them a
Yeah.
You told me to sit down. Shut up.
Stand up, sister. Come on.
Yeah, please, Queen. Dap him up now, Queen. Reading your ass.
Leave my sister alone.
Yes,
Leave my
no.
sister
Whoa,
alone.
whoa.
Leave my sister alone.
When
I want to hear. I want to hear her. I want to hear her rebuttal.
there is no rebuttal. I agree with you.
Okay.
Okay, we have a lot of women up here, and I honestly want to hear, what you guys have to say more than anyone. We're gonna have Phil speak, and then we'll go to you, Melanated Nectar, and then we'll go to Healing Journey, and then we'll go to Yaz, and then we'll go to Miss A. Phil, thank you for waiting patiently, sir. Go ahead. The floor is yours. You're muted, Phil. You got to unmute.
Good afternoon. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for allowing me to join the platform and speak on my behalf of my experience. I think that Dr. Umar has a point. He does have a point, but I can't necessarily put that I don't know stench on just every black woman. That sounds ridiculous to me. From my point of view, when I was younger, coming through high school, a lot of the black girls that I grew up with, they didn't not necessarily like me, but they just thought that they didn't like how I spoke. So, and I was in the school and everything, and I wasn't into the normal, I guess, urban community ideas. And it wasn't a turnoff for me. It was just like, I know that in the long run, you'll be back. So they chose to date other older men, as in like the dope boys from around the way, picking them up from school. We 16 years old. They getting picked up by 22-year-old dudes from off the block. Like, I felt like I didn't want them after that. So it's not just the fact that they're turning down dudes. It's, yes, they're sexualized way earlier than men are, obviously, and it left a bad taste in some guys' mouths for them. So I agree with him, but he can't just generalize the black woman. That sounds stupid.
Okay. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate you. You can stay up here. Just please mute up for me. Melanated Nectar. Thank you for waiting patiently, ma'am. Go ahead.